Hey guys, today we are going to be going through the WGU Computer Science degree program, which is online. I am currently a new student enrolled for this February semester, and I just wanted to show you guys what the actual portal looks like. I've had a chance to sort of go through one of the courses today, and it seems all right. It has a lot of different ways to sort of present the material in a way where you could sort of, learn bits and pieces of it while going through each module. Um, and yeah, so without further ado, let me show you guys what it actually looks like. So this is my page, and if we actually go to home, you'll be prompted for the login page. So you just sign in there. And when you actually apply to WGU, you won't really have access to like your entire portal. So your degree plan and like the different courses will be closed off. But once you're actually, admitted into WGU, you get access to your degree plan and you get access to a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of beginner classes. So I have Introduction to IT, Web Development Foundations, and then these two courses, which I already tested out of, so I don't need to take. And they'll probably be replaced by my mentor later. So if we go into Introduction to IT, this is actually what I'm like going through right now. You have a page that has an assessment which you use to sort of show that you know your material and you get like full credits for. And then you also have pre-assessments which you could take to sort of see how you would do on like an actual assessment. And the course material contains modules which are basically, it's like an online textbook. Sort of divided into units, unit 1, unit 2, and each unit sort of covers like a specific field. So in Introduction to IT, we have computer networks, computer software, and in each one, if you like click on it, it expands to different modules. And what I would sort of expect, bringing it back to me, what I would sort of expect is that you would start from basically, you'd first take the pre-assessment when starting an actual course, just to sort of like get an idea of what the actual exam looks like, to get a feel of like what kind of material you need to study for. And then after you take the pre-assessment, you'd then go through probably each unit, and in each unit, every single module in each unit. Um, and then as you sort of learn each chapter, that'll sort of give you like the material you need to actually pass the pre-assessment, and then finally take the final exam, which is actually an online exam, but you have like a camera, like it's pointed at me, um, recording you the entire time, or actually going to like a testing location. So what I'm going to also show you guys is what an actual module looks like. So for an online textbook, it seems like they might just take like an actual textbook and like take like photocopies of it and just post it online and basically say here's the material, good luck. This is all you got to do, like read this textbook we just scanned. But while I was going through each module, I definitely felt that WGU put a lot of effort behind like how they structured the material. Because each module has its own sort of like practice questions. It has its own sort of like mixing and matching, fill in the blanks, ask yourself these questions, or like if you were asked this question, like how would you answer it? So let me show you one module here, which I thought was really nice. If you go into, so this is Introduction into IT. You go into Module 2, IT as a Discipline. You start with, you have your pages and your sort of course navigation over here on the top right, which takes you, it's basically like flipping through pages in a textbook. But as you scroll down, it contains like, basically things that are written, and it also contains like questions that you can like answer. These questions actually don't have any points assigned to them. They're just like hypothetical questions that you might see on like the actual exam. And so if I basically were to go like maintenance of let's say like IT is related to writing software programs, and this were to come up on an exam, then I would basically, know what what the answer would actually be. And each module is sort of structured in a way where you have like a whole chunk of material. That's very intimidating. And it might seem like, oh my goodness, like how am I going to memorize this all? But when you actually look at the questions that they ask you, a data, a blank does the following. And I select database administrator, and then that's correct. And it's really cool because you can basically read a whole bunch of stuff and then actually like feel like you're taking like a mini exam, and then you read a whole bunch of stuff right over here, and then you take like a mini exam. And so when it actually goes into the part, if I sort of pull back over here, if I actually go into taking like a pre-assessment, I can't really sort of open this up right now. But if I were to take a pre-assessment and take the exam, it would feel almost exactly as if you were like solving these practice questions. So yeah, just a little bit about me. I don't want to go. I don't let this video go on too long because I'm gonna probably I'll probably make like a series out of this. But yeah, I really like the whole layout of this. In all honesty, I was feeling like WGU would kind of like maybe like just photocopy a whole bunch of textbooks, throw it online, and basically say, here's a bunch of questions we pulled from the textbook, and there's your online degree. Have fun and repeat this for like maybe like 20 courses. And I was honestly really worried about that. But my vibe that I'm getting from this first class is I feel like this is more than I like, way more than I was sort of expecting. It's very interactive. It feels very sort of clean and well refined into like the actual material. And especially it definitely encourages me to actually like learn, because I actually do enjoy like taking these practice tests to sort of like you know to see like how well did I understand this chapter, and with all these solving all these problems on the bottom. So yeah, uh, just a little bit about myself. I'm just someone who's taking the getting an online computer science degree, and yeah, just maybe make a video like once a week. And yeah, I'll keep this video short. You'll probably be seeing another video next week where I just describe my progress, how it's going. All right, take care.